And what is up, everybody? Welcome to the Michael Warbucks Show, where we talk pop culture news and other things that caught my attention. Today is What the Friday, and it's probably the very last show ever, since today is the end of the world, right? Isn't that what's supposed to happen today? Anyways, if you're new to this show and you do not know what this is all about, it's where we talk about a bunch of crazy stories that happen throughout the week. You leave your favorite one in the comments below or with a video response. And just to give you a tidbit, we're going to talk about this woman that, you know, had her daughter take in her crack pipe for show and tell, and that led to her arrest. Yep, that's the kind of stuff we're going to talk about today. So, let's get on with the show. Our first story has to deal with, why do we have to discuss this every single week? Costumed robbers. Let's talk about this guy who walked into a convenience store dressed as Spider-Man, wielding a sword. Those two don't even go together. So that's a double fail on your part. One, for trying to rob a convenience store in a Spider-Man costume, and two, because you chose the wrong weapon, idiot. And now, thanks to your stupidity, you are put on a $100,000 bond, and maybe you can think about your new costume that you want to use whenever you get out of jail. Just saying. Our next story comes from Chickasha, Oklahoma. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Let's talk about this wild-ass dude right here. He got arrested for making lewd proposals to young minor girls and also offering them crack cocaine. Now, as horrible as that is, the weird part about it is that while he was offering them cocaine and weird things said to them, he was completely naked, covered in cooking oil. So when the police went to arrest him, they thought he was sweating really heavily, and that's when they realized that he was just covered in cooking oil. And they asked him, "Oh, why are you covered in cooking oil?" And creepily he replied, "I was about to have some fun." What in the hell is the matter with people? So he was booked on indecent exposure and lewd proposals to minors. Good job, idiot. Good job. Our next story comes from field reporter John Basedow. John, what do you have for us this week?
Thanks, Michael. Still at the gym here, busting my butt. But this week, one of the Jersey Shore members made me go, "What the f***?" Seems Jersey Shore's Deena became quite sour with a bouncer after he booted her out of the VIP section at a Connecticut nightclub when she finished her 2-hour hosting gig. So she unleashed lots of foul-mouthed mayhem.
What do you think? Because you own a club, you can do what the f*** you want? Yeah, good for you. And I won't be at any of them, you f***ing scumbag creep.
Nothing says class like a pair of bare feet and abominable snowman boots.
That's just po judgment.
Deena told TMZ that after her 2-hour promotional appearance, which included things like signing autographs for fans and dancing on stage, the owner of the club grabbed her aside, embarrassed her in front of her fans, kicked her friend out of VIP, and made her cry. Now that may have triggered the outburst, but still, use this before this. Think before you speak. I'm John Basedow. That's the news that made me go, "What the f***?" Now back to you, Bucks.
John, let me just put this out there and say, one more Jersey Shore story and you're not going to be welcome on the show anymore. You know how much I hate the Jersey Shore. But thanks for that report, John, and we'll see you next week, as long as it's not a Jersey Shore story. Moving on, we have these two idiots in Sweden. These two guys broke into this strawberry grower's home, tied him up, took about $1,500 in cash and about $7,200 in tools. Mike, how did they get caught? One of them probably had some Taco Bell before they went and did all of this crime, and they decided to take a shit outside. And since they left their fecal DNA behind, that's how they were busted. So if you are planning on committing any crimes anytime soon, make sure you use the bathroom first. Let's talk about some horrible parents in Michigan. There was this 9-year-old that actually got pulled over for driving her drunk dad home. Now, when the police obviously pulled her over, the dad was like, "Hey, she was driving good." That's your best response? Even the daughter asked, "Why did you pull me over?" And the officer said, "It's because you're too young to drive." So the dad is now facing felonies, 2nd-degree child abuse, and misdemeanor, 4th-degree child abuse. And he's also being charged for being a habitual offender. In a sense, yeah, I can see him putting his daughter in danger by letting her drive. But when you go and read the story, even the cops said, yeah, she was driving perfect. So it's not like the daughter was really in danger. I mean, I agree with the sentencing, but I really don't feel that child abuse is what he should really be charged for. I mean, you know, that's my opinion. And for more drunken people news, drunk guy's driving along, falls into a ditch. The police say, well, how much did you have to drink? And the guy responds, I only had 2 pizzas to drink. Yep, you heard me right. 2 pizzas to drink. And then officers obviously got him out the car, searched it, even though the guy didn't give him permission to search the car. They did find some needles with possible heroin in them, and he's being charged with possession of a controlled substance and drug paraphernalia. And our super criminal of the week comes from our lovely state of Florida. A man got caught stealing socks and underwear, and this led to his 100th arrest. I'm not even going to go any further on this story. This just goes to show that the system is messed up. If you've been arrested 100 times and you're totally not behind bars, what's that say about the justice system? This is why the 3 strikes rule should be completely across the country. 3 strikes, you're in jail. Not 100 times. And let's hope he learned his lesson. So this is my comment question of the day for you. Do you feel that the 3-strike rule should just completely be across the United States? Or do you feel that, you know, people should still be let go after they serve their little bit of jail time and have up to 100 arrests? Let me know. Alright guys, that's going to be today's show. If you want to check out everything that I talked about today, check out the links in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to my 2nd channel for my random vlogs, my 3rd channel for my skits, and my 4th channel for my quick news updates. It's kind of like this channel, only, you know, 1 to 2 minute videos, tops. So make sure you go and subscribe to that channel as well. And for more WTF Friday and full pop culture news shows, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Please rate, comment, favorite, and share this video. And my name is Michael Wielding, and these are the stories that caught my attention. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you on Tuesday.